Good afternoon. Just wanted to do an unboxing of unit just came in. The Tazz Rotor Cultivator model 35310. They only have like 2 models on the website. Actually, this was not the preferred brand or the one that I wanted, but it had a couple of good things. 79 cc's, 2 things that it does, 3-year warranty, supposedly made in the USA. It does says Cumberland, I think it's either Washington, so, it may be pretty good. I mean, we're used to stuff made in China, so, I just opened up the top part of the box, but this is the way it came. The box was not that bad. The operator was complaining that the thing was kind of heavy. Yep. So, this is the way it looks. This is the instruction manual. You can kind of, send in your information, all that kind of good stuff, Tazz, all of that kind of stuff. So, that's that. And then it comes with, this thing is a leveler, I believe. This is my first cultivator, so a lot of the items I may not know 100%, but I did see a bunch of videos. So, this is the other bag that it comes with. A bag of nuts and bolts to put the stuff together. Well, that's always good. And look at this. It comes with Earthquake motor oil 1030. You can't get no better than that. Right there. That's worth the product right there. Motor oil. Okay. What else? Let me take this off. Wow, look at that. Nice little engine. Looks pretty cool. If we go off of looks before performance, it's a Viper, right? 79 cc's. Good Lord. Look at this. It's got hard wheels. They're not rubber, but they're kind of hard wheels, whatever, Got a couple of things. I got to put it together. What? It looks pretty good. Aluminum drive shaft, if you want to call it that. The motor looks okay, 79 cc's, so that's not too big. Breather intake, carburetor, it looks clean. Looks like it's clean. It looks like it wasn't used. These are the fenders, plastic fenders. That's for the side. This is the top cover. So for dust and all that kind of stuff to make it look good. Oh, this is one piece. Okay. This is one piece, so I'm going to probably need 2 hands to get this out. So I may have to pause this to get it out. Okay, I did have to pause it to get it out because you need 2 hands, and I do not have a tripod. So, but it looks okay. It looks so cute. Not that heavy. It's about maybe, I don't know, maybe 60 pounds, something like that. 50, 60, something like that. It's kind of heavy, I guess. This is the oil thing. No oil until, you know, it has instructions on you. So you read the instructions and that'll help out. Put the oil in the starter failure to full with oil before starting will result in permanent damage and will void engine warranty. So make sure you do that. Okay. Let's see what else is in this box. Okay. Okay. These are the handlebars so you can burn rubber with. You know. I see these guys out there. They got these cultivators, and they take the engines and put them on go-karts, and they're running around like a freaking Indy 500. I don't know if I'll be able to do that with this. It's only 79 cc's, but it's a thought. It's a thought. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay. That's the end of what's in this box. It looks like. That's the end of what's in here. So, that's what it looks like. So this is what, let me just focus a little bit. This is what it looks like outside, you know, right there. And looks nice and clean, the throttle, all of that good stuff. Gas tank is right there. All of that stuff. Throttle. Okay. Now I have to figure out how to put it together. So I'm going to pause it and then put it together. Okay, this is the next part of this. Okay, these are the 4 cultivators that came with it. Ripped up really nice. I don't want to scratch them, you know, so. And this is another warning thing that was there. So you got to check those warnings. Again, this is the tool bag, oil, all that good stuff. That's the way it looks right now. Looks nice and clean. Green. It's so cute. Yeah. So now I'm going to pause it again for the next portion of what to do with this, because I only got one hand. Okay. This is what it looks like upright. Okay, it's got a belt. Right. Looks very nice, very clean, you know. There's a fuel tank right here. This is the spark plug carburetor, engine down here. Right, everything's set. Looks pretty cool. Throttle, clutch, all of that kind of stuff. Pull start. On and off. Look at that carburetor under there. Looks nice and clean. Looks very new. Oil. This is where the oil goes. Right here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's check it out. Dipstick is clean. Okay. So, looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Looks cute. Hope it's powerful. Okay, this is the other side of it. Looks pretty cool. Now, the thing about it is kind of, I haven't even looked at the instructions yet. Looks kind of self-explanatory. So, I'm gonna look at the instructions, but it looks like you could figure it out yourself. But I'd probably do it without the instructions, all that kind of stuff. But I have to pause for the next part. Okay. One of the things with this unit, when they packaged it in the box, they kind of put the motor on the frame backwards, I guess, for traveling. So you literally have to take off this one and this one, pull it up and flip it around so you could put the motor the right way. Because I was wondering, I'm like, look at this thing. How's it gonna, the way it was set, it was kind of like, it looked like it was gonna be hitting the floor. So, I mean, it's good the way they did that because they saved space and they had to travel with the thing. So, you got to flip it around and then put it back on or put it together. So I flipped that around and headed to the next spot, because when you look at it you say, well, how's that gonna fit? But you know, they had to flip it around. So that's what that is. Okay, this is the second part, not the second part, but so basically, you have to turn it around. When it comes in the box, it comes in, you know, in a transport mode. So you got to actually take those two big screws out, which is this one and that one. Flip the engine, flip the thing around, and then you can kind of put it together like that. So right now I got the handles on there just to see how it goes. It's very easy, very self-explanatory. The one thing you got to look at the book is where they want you to put the proper nuts and everything else. So the major part is pretty much set up. Let me just finish the rest and then I'll get back to you. Okay, I got it up to this part right here. So I got the handles on. I got the mounting bracket in place. They have this cover off because you got to put two bolts in there. So don't try to close it, because eventually you're going to have to open it back up to put the two bolts back in there. And those two bolts are this one right here, that one, and then there's one on the other side. So just to save you some time, all right, look, it's starting to look like it. It's starting to look like it. Look at it. Looks pretty cool. It's getting a little dirty because the shop is dirty, you know, but it looks pretty cool. See that? Almost there. Okay, now for the front part, they got these little slits on there. You got to put these things on, because I was wondering how this thing extends out. So you put these things on, right, like that, to extend it. And then you got to connect these things to it. So, you know, it's like that kind of a deal. And then there's another bar that goes on the other side of that. So it's they got like 3 parts, you know. So I'm gonna put it on and then I'll show you how they have it. But it's pretty simple. Okay, this is the short way, right? And what it is you put these 2 extensions on right here. This little piece. You put this one over it, bolt it in. So that's for the small one. Like when you got to just do small angles, whatever. Same thing on this side. Put that bolt there, lock it in like that. Now, for the extension portion of it, right? Take this thing right here, and you stick it in there, and you take this clip off. Take this clip off, and I believe, let me see, wait a minute. You put that clip in there, and then he just clipped this over. Pow! Just like that, I believe. I didn't take a look at the instructions, but it seems logical. So that's one side. Let's check the other side. See, like that. Let me get these things out the way. See that? Look at that. All right? the right in the box. Now you take this clip off. Is it out? Come on, you. Take that clip off, and then you stick it right in there. Stick it right in there. That's what she said. Wait a minute. Look, it already wants to go. Wait a minute. Okay. Now the other side, you stick right in there with the clip. So this way you can pull that out, or you can pull it in. Like if you want to do the short thing, take these two ends off with these clips, just pop right off, put them in, that's it. So, actually they got covers too. Let me put these covers on. Okay, this is the wrap up portion. So, for the back part of it, they come with this thing. I think that's the grater or whatever it is. I'll figure that out. So you just put the clip in over there. You can adjust the height for the cultivator to dig the ground or the depth in the front, right? And the cool thing is these fenders, they come off pretty easy. They just slip in, they push in, and then they push out. So if you want to take the smaller blade off, if you want to take this off, you could have this out the way. It comes out very easy. I'm not going to pull it off. It just snaps in, snaps out. It pushes like this, forward and back, like that. Same thing on this side. Same thing. See that? This part right here goes forward and back. So if you want to take off this blade, right, because you don't have a big spot, you just take this off with the clip, take that off with the clip, and you're good to go. That is it. And the other thing about it that's pretty cool, you know, I was wondering if you get the blades on right or left. You can't really mix up the blades the way they come on because they only fit on a certain way. So even if you're somebody like me that don't look at the book, you can't get it wrong because you only can put them on a certain way. So, you know, but it's always good to look at the book. I'll probably look at the book after. I'm already finished, so maybe I'll look at the book now. But that's the way I am. I like to put stuff together and then look at the book. I don't know. Call me an idiot, whatever you want to say, but that's the way I do it. Do it and then figure out what you did wrong. I don't know. But anyway, okay. This is the unboxing of the Tazz Rototiller Cultivator model 35310, US made, all of that good stuff, you know. I will do another video as far as seeing how it works and all of that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, but today was just to put together, and it was pretty quick. Like I said, I didn't even have to use the, it came with tools too.